Hello good friends and less good friends, welcome back to a new episode of the Road to Rank 1. Today we're starting our game against one of our favorite Terran players. He plays for Team Cascade. His name is of course Sol, or Piotr Walukiewicz. Mr. Piotr. No, YouTube. I have a build on Blackburn that I've been wanting to try. Okay, so I had a series against Ryung for the WTL, and when I was preparing for that series, I watched a bunch of his games, and I came across this build order from SOS that I really freaking liked. Okay, I just thought it was such a great build. Oh, what am I doing? Oh, jeez, I selected so many workers. That was not good. I looked at that build order and I was like, this is just so cool. And basically he plays Adept Sentry. No, Adept Twilight Sentry. So he gets very fast blink, but he also has a relatively quick sentry. You can play this probably with a battery in the main base as well, so you can even move out with your first Adept. Like there was just a lot of concepts in that opener that I just super liked. And then, well, to pull it to Blackburn, because that's where we started, there's a gold base on Blackburn. I think most of you at this point can see where this is gonna go. So I'm gonna take the gold base with it. I'm gonna take it really, really fast, okay? I'm taking a third base before third pylon. This is extremely quick. Usually you take it after third, sometimes even after fourth pylon. But I take it after, like, I'm not gonna get a third pylon, which is, well, oh god. Oh, he's probably proxying the idiot spot. This actually is a really tricky map. I should always just scout on the idiot spot. This is the idiot spot, by the way. They proxy there so much. That is crazy. So, yeah, I mean, I'm just gonna have to micro my workers. Like, my life depends on it, guys. Like, my life depends on it. So, Reaper's gonna show up right now. I said Reaper. He's not on the idiot spot. Should have gone to the idiot spot, honestly. I didn't lose anything. That's super big, no? Oh, does he have a bunker here? Probably, right? Yeah. I mean, if that's the worst thing in the world, then I don't mind it too much. Then I pretty much like the world, so I'm gonna try this. This is what I wanted to say. If that's the worst thing that could happen here, hey, you can, buddy, you can. You really just can't. Like, no, you can't. What part of you can't didn't you understand there, my friend? You think I can, Oh, this is kind of big. Should we? You probably should be using super battery here. This was really bad by him. Unless he has something coming on the low ground, like Hellions. This wasn't actually that hot of a play, I have to admit. We can't get it as fast. We probably should be getting a... I built 2 Reapers. How fast can a Banshee come? This is like one of those questions. I mean, it can come very fast. Let's just hope there's no Banshee, okay? That's what I'll say. Let's just pray a little bit. Sitting in the morning sun. I've been sitting till the evening comes. Yeah, I should have been a little bit more careful, I guess. Yeah. It's not the worst case scenario. It's just I'm afraid of a follow-up with... Well, this was non-reactor, so maybe Raven tank follow-up, or what's the play here for my main man? I should have gone here. I definitely should have gone here. Oh god, I want to... get this thing so badly. This blink thing. Oh, he has no workers. Is there a Banshee or what's happening there? Oh, there is a Banshee on the way at least. So currently, how are we looking? Well, the answer is just not very hot. We're currently not looking very hot. That's what I'm trying to say. It's decent possibility he moves out soon. I'm very far removed from my third base, which is obviously a pretty major issue here. He is on low base count, he had low worker count. And we have very nice income, or we're gonna be getting a really nice income at least. I'm really gonna need this observer, don't I? I'm really gonna need that observer. You have not enough minerals, not enough energy. You have not. Your probes are under attack. Yeah, this is the main weakness of this base, is that, yeah, in all honesty, that type of stuff is just close to impossible to stop. You have not enough minerals. So I don't actually want to show my units here. Just want to make sure he's not running by. Okay, he was running by. God, he plays like such an idiot. I hate everything about you, my friend. You know I'll hate your playstyle to the end. Funnily enough, this isn't even that... No, I'm not gonna say it. This is really bad for me. It's just over. I should probably be taking out these rocks. Yeah, this map is really difficult. I still think it's possible to play if I make some correct moves, but yeah, I shouldn't lose as much as I did versus his opener. I like this opener though. Where's he at? Is he coming here or what? Maybe he's coming here. I'm not quite sure what's happening, but I'm not in love with it. Yeah, okay, I think I'm just pretty dead. I should have had a pylon that could warp in over. It might have been fine then. Yeah, we were pretty dead. He had +1. So it went wrong at the Hellion drop. We should have had a faster second game. Our early game honestly was kind of good. I just was too greedy. I should have gotten double battery probably as well at this point. I'm up like 12 workers. Yeah, I should have checked like timing of that as well. Nice build though. But really not a bad build. Second gate should have been done already. Should be somewhat in position. Vision on the sides. I really like this build that he did here. It would suck so much against Stargate though. Maybe I should just play Stargate again against the Reaper stuff. I mean, it is a very good opener against any type of aggressive follow-up. Probably it's just best to do, isn't it? Yeah. Okay, the game actually just ended here, and then the Banshee also did too much. So, a little bit of a rough game. Can't win them all, of course. But I definitely didn't win that one. So, we'll hop into the next one and hope we get Soul again. We'll tell him to search. Oh, Mana's also searching. Maybe he's playing off-race though. He doesn't strike me as the guy that starts playing ladder at, well, before 12 basically. I'd be surprised. What's Mana's MMR? 6596. Did we get him? We did get him, so I guess it is Mana indeed. Huh. Similar MMR to me. So this is one of those games where if he wins, he's gonna be ahead in MMR, and if I win, I'm gonna be further ahead in MMR. Oh, it's not really morning anymore, but it's the pro gamers morning. Well, I actually think Mana has a sleep schedule. It's funny, some people, you know, they think, man, I have a bad sleep schedule, but I know a couple of guys that don't have a sleep schedule. Like, not at all, you know? It's not even close. So, well, I think Mana is one of the good guys, though, just like, you know, we wake up. I always say, if you wake up after 11 AM, you might as well not wake up at all. Because, really, what's the point? Just stay in bed, skip a day. You know, the day is already half over. No need to even go for the second half. I've been having a good time on Oxide lately in PvP. I've really been liking it. Now I have to admit that yesterday I played a series against Nightmare, player from Team Envy. Good Korean toss, by the way, very solid Korean toss. And the thing that he did that made me, I'm not sure if upset is the correct word, but that I kind of liked it actually. Like I thought was good and maybe even cute in a way, was that he, first of all, he mined very little gas, unlike Mana right now, who's mining a crap ton of gas. This type of stuff is not that important. Like, actually not that important. I'm not just saying that because it happened to me, but I'm also definitely saying it because it did happen to me. So how much gas did he mine? 70, 20. So he has 90 gas. He has 30 gas more than me. It's kind of interesting, but also not extremely interesting again. You see, I'm mining very little gas because I'm not interested in gas, because he has 100 here and he has 70 there. So yeah, he's just up a little bit in gas. I wonder how he's gonna be using that gas. That's always important to try and figure out, of course. Oh, it's gonna be a Stargate. Yeah, this is one of my favorite scenarios. Oh, is this greedy or is this... I'm gonna get supply blocked. I forgot to build an extra pylon. Wait, he also can't build anything though. He's definitely supply blocked as well. So I want to know if he's opening with an adept or not. It's very important to keep your worker alive on his side of the map. You see, his pylon is even later than mine. Nope. Lol. Pochjam. Okay, he definitely opened up with Stalker. That's not what I was gonna say. Sitting in the morning sun, I've been sitting till the evening comes. Because I see he's not opening with adepts. I don't think I need a battery in my natural, but it's also just nice to have a battery in your natural. The most important thing is to get the battery in the main. We're gonna try to see what he has. Okay, this wasn't great. We probably do need this at this point. Wait, I lost 2 units. I didn't just lose 1. Okay, that actually makes things a little... Oh, this battery is blocking. Oh my god, this game is actually over. If he would have moved out, I would have lost the game straight away. If he would have moved with his first oracle across the map. Oh, this is so frustrating. This is so frustrating, huh? I'm not playing well at all. Losing that 1 stalker is really bad for me. Just really bad. He's gonna go with 2 oracles. He very often plays double oracle stuff. I think it's not very good. Like, if I have another stalker already at this point, and I still have a zealot, which also would have been sick, I think my position is actually freaking buzzing. But at this point, it's a lot of things, and I think buzzing is one of them. Yeah, this is why I need my my second. This is why I needed 1 extra dude. Okay, he's gonna be a bit behind at least with Blink, no? I think so. I hate my position currently. I just hate it. I don't just dislike it. Okay. I absolutely despise everything about my position. Like actually everything. I just hate my position so much right now. Easy. Or third base. So usually I'd say, woohoo, this is great for me, but because I had such a terrible early game, I don't even really like this. Like, don't get me wrong, it's better that he has it than that he doesn't have it, but... I blinked towards the wrong side. I don't like my position right now. Yeah, this is why you shouldn't actually move out with stalkers. If you see his first unit is a stalker rather than an adept, you just go home because there's no use. I actually made, that was a stupid error by me. It's just a silly, actually just silly. There's no use. Gonna get forged, but it's gonna be delayed obviously. We have DTs, but they shouldn't be able to do too much in my opinion. And he saw my shrine, so we're not even really gonna warp any. My dark shrine is more of a like, hey buddy, you're gonna need cannons whenever you move out, and you're gonna need observers. And I just want to skip these things as long as possible right now, so I can get something that resembles an army out. Like because right now I don't have anything that even, I don't even have anything that looks like an army. He actually would have died against the DT. Well, no, he had two oracles, so it probably would have just been fine. Yeah, he kept the oracles at home. We see 8 gate at least. Could be going up to 10 already as well. I think the only solution we have at this point is that we go into a robo bay, a robotics facility. And I think we're also going to need to work on getting some cannons out at our outside bases. We hope he delays his third base by a long time. That is one of the main concerns that I currently have, is that he won't do that. Okay, he isn't delaying that at all. I mean, he can still move out. That's the scary thing, right? Like, I'm so far behind right now that even though he's taking a fort base, and even though I'm already building a bunch of static defense, like, this is nowhere near enough probably to hold the things that he could be throwing in my direction, you know? And it's actually just very sad, but also sadly very true. There we go. So yeah, it's actually gonna be pretty tight here. No, I misclicked. Okay. This is exactly like a game that I played yesterday against Kung Fu Panda, by the way. It was a hilarious game for starters. But for non-starters, so for seconders, I also ended up winning that game really, really hard. Yesterday I was in the position of Mana though. This day I'm in the position of Kung Fu Panda. Trust me, I'd rather be in the position Mana is than being in the position that Kung Fu Panda was in yesterday. Okay, that's an observer. I'm not even sure if I can properly take this base, but as long as these rocks aren't down, I don't really mind this. I'm even considering sending out one of these. So it might look weird to get a prism while you're so far behind, or perceived far. No, I'm pretty far behind. I'm pretty dead. I'm really dead, guys. Like, the game's over. But it might seem weird, but it's actually pretty good. And the reason for it is very simple. It's because he tends to become overly aggressive, and that's just not something that he will do. It's something that everyone with a brain will do. Okay. So I'm like not trying to flame mana over here. Anything but that. So you want to control your opponent. And that might give me an opportunity to actually do some freaking damage. He should have probably... I want to get 2 more in here. Okay, so if we only see these stalkers, it means that like the rest of the army is probably on the other side, right? Simply said. So I'm gonna send that in once I see him properly go for a move. We could actually go, I think. Not because I have a better army, but I think it's possible for us to actually just... Is it possible for us to go? Okay. So this looks pretty bad, but how bad is it really? Do like how this went. So yeah, he got a little bit over eager. Now we might be able to catch him here. So you might think, well, Harstem, this looks absolutely fantastic for you. You have a big army. The problem is, I'm on a massive timer right now, okay? And this timer exists of carriers. I can't get an army out that will deal with carriers. For me, this is simply not possible right now. So we're just trying to zone out this army with more and more disruptor shots while we're taking out outside bases, okay? I think we might have accidentally won the game, but it ain't over till it's over and the fat lady sings. We see he has a couple of invisible men. Oh. Thank God I'm a country boy. So I'm actually kind of digging my position right now, and I'm not saying that I'm winning. I still think the moment carriers come out, I'm gonna be in some major trouble most likely, okay? That's just a fact for now. Do I have a... No, I don't. I was gonna ask, do I have a prison? And the answer was a hard and resounding no. Hard and resounding. So not a soft and non-resounding. No, this was hard and resounding, my friends. We get more and more of these guys. We're checking him out. We're checking him out. Is there an observer here? No, there's not an observer. We can blink forward. Still the possibility. Still the possibility there. Always there. Always lurking. Of having these guys. They can also come from the sides. So we're gonna check the sides with observers. We have very, very good vision right now. Okay. Okay, this is nice. This is nice. GG! Wow! What a nice game here. He was getting Mothership. Did he have carriers? No, just straight Mothership. Managed to win that through some solid moves. I was very, very far behind. Look at that. So he's just up in... Well, he's actually not up in workers. He should be up in income. Maybe I wasn't as far behind as I thought I was. And he's still up a base. He's definitely outmining me, but I think I get to hold this base. Yeah, in my head I was way further behind. I wasn't actually that far behind. He didn't use his advantage well enough, I think. And in here, I think I just macroed better. So this was a really good drop by me. Good pickup as well. It delayed him from mining here again, at least for a while. I saw everything. Then I catch this. I'm just up like 30-40 supply actually. Wow, that was super nice. And then just I think I have some very good moves here where I'm like I'm chasing, I'm faking. I push forward with the stock hit. This was the most important move, right? So it is where I push forward with the stalkers, and his reaction is to move the disruptors. So okay, it wasn't this yet. Oh no, it was this. His reaction is to move the disruptors to the back. So I'll show you one more time what happens here. So I move forward, and it's very unnatural for his entire army to move over here already. Like, he wants to defend his disruptor, so he's moving these back a little bit. He's moving his main army forward to fight the stalkers while I'm getting in position. And once I have this, I can shoot the first one. And at this point, I see with my ball, I'm like, hey, disruptors aren't close enough to zone out my move over here. If there's a disruptor here, he can zone this. He can't zone it. He's too far back. Look at the range. He can barely reach the ramp, which means this area is now mine to take. And what do? Is I immediately send another ball to zone him away from an area where he can stop me from killing this base. And that's just what happens. I go in, I keep shooting, maybe a little bit over eager at times, and he thinks I'm gonna go here, but I know about this base. I know something about you. You took your 5th in the bottom. That's a private school. What's up, Mana? You're embarrassed? No, there's a gangster. No. I can't remember the rest of the song. Well, watch 8 Mile. It's a sick movie. But yeah. Then I move here to the bottom. Pop. Skirt. Actually thought he had me here. I thought there was more in there. Did I hit? Okay. I was like... So I didn't see this hit. I just saw a lot of crap explode. But I didn't know it was disruptors. So I constantly was like, oh my god, I need to pay attention for disruptors. I'm so scared of disruptors right now. And I'm like, where is disruptors? You know, I'm just thinking to myself, like, where are these guys staying? I have absolutely no clue. And here, I think this was actually the perfect call. Was to go back. Actually. That recall was very good. Because I'm afraid otherwise that I don't have any ground units left. Like, his DTs will clean house. And I was afraid of just losing the game. But didn't happen. I get the points. I get a big fat W. And we get 20 points. Nice. So we gain a little bit. We lost a little bit earlier, but now we gained a little bit. Oh, we see Sol is actually playing versus Mana. You can always see in my friend list who's playing against who. There's not that many people online usually, but then you just match up like the times. So if the Muslim starts searching now, we'll get him. If Cyril starts searching or Skillet, we'll also get them. B is in a custom game. I don't know with who. I don't have the guy he's playing with. Maybe he's playing against the AI, also possible, of course, guys. I think it, because I see no one online, I think it's gonna take like a minute and a half until we find a game. So just see you in the next one, guys. This is strange, I believe. 6.3k Protoss. Very, very focused on all-ins and aggressive plays. Okay, he's just a really, really aggressive player. One of these guys where I sometimes look at him and I think, wow, I wish I had like just a little bit of that aggressive gene, you know, that aggressive move, the aggressive moves, the strategies. Like, I always get a little bit upset how other people seem to so carelessly take risks, where I struggle way more with that, where I look at a build and I'm like, well, it dies against this, it dies against that. So like, I can't play this like with a clean conscience, you know? I'll play it against Showtime if I'm playing a tournament, because God knows there's no way I'm beating him in a macro game, but I'm looking at a situation, I'm like, okay, I'm just not gonna be capable of winning with this build against like a lot of certain openers. Well, these guys, they think, okay, I open like this, that means I 100% kill this. Like, they don't think of the negative consequences, which I think it's good to be able to turn that type of mindset on at will. It's so difficult, though, if you're playing someone that is legit like 700 MMR below you, to play a strategy that is so risky that if your opponent decides to do a certain build order that you just lose, like, it just feels wrong to lose that many points, you know what I mean? Like, I'm all for gambling every now and again, but if they're so risky that like a single build order or like one move can completely stop your strategy, I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm just too afraid. Maybe I'm wrong. Am I wrong for thinking that that strategy is for real? Hey, yeah. I'm in a good mood today again. Slept 7.5 hours, the perfect amount of sleep. Haven't showered yet today though, so my hair is a little bit fluffy. Happens to the best. My brother gets like a proper afro, like he's very long hair as well. He has like big hair, very big hair. I don't get it. He got it from my dad. I don't have that. Just get slightly curly hair. A little bit of the Koning family history. People always tell me that I look more like my mom than like my dad. I think it's true as well. It's immediately chrono boosting this, which makes 0 sense, by the way. Like, you can just hide that. He always does this. It always pisses me off as well. No need for me to show what I'm doing here. I know he likes to play Sentry Stalker. I lost it. I mean, it's fine. It's okay. It's okay. It's not the end of the world, you know? It's okay. I really don't mind. I don't care, guys, okay? Stop worrying about me. We got Sentry. Yeah. Piling up here. And we get a battery on the low ground as well. Reason I don't need to chrono boost. I didn't need to chrono boost that, actually, I just realized. He's not playing any type of... The only time that chrono boost is useful is if he decided to open up with a third gate at home and he has like a pylon over here. Otherwise that chrono boost is wasted effort. Like, because I'm not even gonna be using this yet. Like, I don't know if I want to be using it yet, you know? I just have no clue. I am clueless. I am very clueless in my story seldom told. I have squandered my resistance. Ba-da-ba-da. Did he open 4 Stalker? It kind of feels like he opened 4 Stalker. Didn't see anything. Okay, there's a sick move that I figured out the other day, okay? So... I'm gonna pretend to move across the map. Now, this move doesn't work very often, because your opponent needs to be scouting. He's not scouting, it's just pissing me off, for obvious reasons. Like, he's supposed to be checking right now. I was like, hey, is this guy sending out... Like, what's happening, you know? Like...
Yes, Executor.
So yeah, now it's useless. It just wasted energy, but... Maybe I can poke it.
The Templar. Yes.
Maybe he saw it. And then he will be looking for it for a while because pop! Remind me to watch the replay after this. I'm so curious if he's gonna look for it, you know? Freaking adepts, where did they go, man? I sometimes do this with prisms as well. Send them into the dead space and let them disappear there. And these guys are just so afraid of a prism. And the best thing is that after a while they'll stop believing it and then you send in the real ones, you know? It's just so perfect. It actually is just so perfect. Very often. He's playing very proper. Both of us are playing very proper. He has 4 stalkers, I have 4 stalkers. We're actually both just playing kind of afraid. It might... That makes me believe it might not be Strange. Strange never played. Strange would be on my side of the map already, you know? He'd be owning. Strange is always owning. He's a fragger, you know? He's definitely a fragger. He frags people. That's what he does. You get a battery here. It's what the safe players do, right? I'm a safe player. I'm here to keep my MMR. I'm not to win anymore. I'm just just happy with it. I'm just really happy with the place I currently am at in my life. And yeah, I don't really aspire much change. Do we see big work accounts? Battery as well. Okay, this is definitely not Strange. What was he building? Oh, I already have one on the way. I made a mistake. So we can go up to 10 or we can stay on... No, we'll go up to 10. 4, what is this? 3 more, 4, 7. Is he getting 1 extra? 1 extra gas or what? What's the play here, my friend? I'm just a poor boy, though my story is seldom told. I have squandered my resistance. Okay, and there's one thing here that I've recently been relearning. You ever have this where you know something and then over time it kind of fades away? Unlike riding a bike, which, you know, you do once and you just do it again because it's like riding a bike. What is riding a bike? So what I've very often noticed... Is he playing Glaive Adepts? Why is there no fort base yet? It's pissing me off. What is he doing? Okay. Wait, he doesn't have a fort base, does he? I want a thing over there. Like a... Oh my god, not there. I want over here. Yeah, better. I need to make sure that I don't get supply block. So what I was gonna say, the thing that I forgot for a while is that you can just stay on really low work account for a long time with this type. Oh, he's pissing me off. He's pissing me off. It's actually pissing me off. Like, this is so silly. Yeah, this is not good by him. This is not good by him. Taking that base is... Ah, he's pissing me off. Like, this area is not possible to defend. Yeah, good job. Nice one, buddy. And even if I walk... Even if I walk up there, he can't freaking defend it. It's such a terrible position to try and hold, honestly. I do like that he's doing the run-by stuff. That's actually kind of tight. Come on, these guys need to actually start mining as well. But what does he have here? Should I just move up there? Once these guys complete. Yeah, we just move here. Nice one, buddy. I can't lose that. If I lose that, that would really suck. Great base to take, huh? Oh, that's just a beautiful base to take. I'm not actually winning anymore, I think. Oh wait, I have a lot of zealots back here. Didn't see those. Okay, never mind. I cancel myself again. I'm definitely winning. Oh yeah, get out. Yeah, nice try. Hey, attack, idiots. Ho, ho, ho. Nah, that's not it. Look at this micro. Oh my god, this is how you know I'm a Warcraft 3 player. Because I'm really slow. No, just kidding. I love Warcraft 3 players. Alright, that was a joke, guys. Come on. Come on. I was just joking. I was just joking, Warcraft 3 players. I need to be careful. One day StarCraft 2 is gonna die and everyone's gonna hate me from the other games. Keep making fun of people that play Brood War and Warcraft 3. Nah, I actually like Warcraft 3. I played a lot of Warcraft 3 when I was a kid. I was really bad. Really bad Warcraft 3 player. Very good at being annoying though when I was a kid. It's one of those things that's one of the things I actually didn't unlearn. Being an annoying little prick. I still am that. I'll get a shieldy. Shieldies! Come here, buddy. It's time to go. It's time to go, man. It's over. The days are cold, living without you. Yeah. The moment you can't hold a ramp like this, you know you're really freaking dead, yeah? It's time to go, man. My dude, it's time to go. I have 7 freaking archons. Okay, you have 1. I have legit 8. But like 6. But like legit 8. You know what I'm saying? GG. This guy was nice though. He said GG, he said good luck. Didn't play like an idiot. He was good. I liked him. Wonder who it was. Yeah. This is why I don't think this is a fort. It's so tricky to defend. Imagine you don't keep your low ground for a second. And the trick here is that the moment he keeps this low ground, he gives up this ramp. So then I can move here, and then I can hold a choke like this, send in zealots into the natural. His run-bys were good though. If his first run-by had gone to my fort base, would that have been better? Maybe. I don't know. He played well, but he was down in upgrades. So this is another thing. So if you're down in upgrades and you take this fort base, you can't even hold the low ground because we'll fight here. And then you lose, like, this position is just super broken. So the moment I see this base, I already know he's gonna get it. Unless he's ahead. If he's ahead and he takes this base, that's fine. But there's no plus side. There's no, woohoo, I'm so glad I have this base. Like, it's not better than this base. This base is actually better. It prevents blinks into your main base. So it also gives an easier defense. Imagine you're standing at your fort base. Prism shows up in the main. You just blink from your fort base, 6 stalkers up into your main. Close by space. Here, if you're here, imagine you're defending this area and a prism shows up. You don't have stalkers ready. Like, he had to put 4 stalkers in the main base. I didn't have 4 stalkers in the main base. Well, I was attacking and I'm a chat, but, you know? You get my point? It's like, these things, they just don't make sense. Why would you take that fort base? It just doesn't make sense. That's an issue. We get... Yeah, we're ending this. We're ending it. 6 MMR. 6 MMR more than we started with. That's fantastic. I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. And hopefully I'll see you all next time. Oh, like the like button. Bye bye.